Great, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. This is Rob Benchley, the chairman of this Sconset Advisory Board for the HDC. It's Monday, December 27th. And it is 11:05. And this meeting is being conducted by Zoom. And I'll call this meeting to order. Could I have a response from the members when I call out your name, please? Angus McLeod.
Here.
Thank you. Caroline Ellis.
Here.
Mary Lathrop Will.
Here.
Thank you. Rob Benchley is here. I do not see Clement, but I declare we have a quorum. With that, may I ask for a motion for the adoption of the agenda?
I will make a motion, Mary. I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor, I'll just take a voice vote. Thank you.
Yes, aye. Aye.
Bob is aye, good. And I'm going to share my screen here. Ooh, maybe I'm not going to share my screen. Okay. There we go. Okay. Everybody's seeing what's on the screen now?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Let's go straight to item number 1, which is 30 Main Street, revisions on Rich Peterson's relocation of garage, etc. And where is it? That's not it. Okay. All right, here's the site plan. And did everyone get a chance to look at this? I sent these out earlier, a few days ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rob, I'm just looking and my first question would be that on the site plan, it indicates that there is an existing cabana. If you look at the bottom of the site plan, it says existing cabana currently located at back corner of property. I did not know such cabana existed. It would be difficult to see it from Main Street because the garage would block its view. And I noted on the pictures that are included with this that you can see the garage clearly and you can see a hedge that would be surrounding the pool. Obviously, you don't see any cabana and there is no picture of said cabana. I'm wondering if any of the butters might have joined our conversation and could speak to that. The most obvious one would be Chris Stott. And I don't know whether he's with us.
Hi, Mary. I am.
Hey,
I believe only the garage is there.
Okay, so this notion at this written submission that there is an existing cabana doesn't track with your what you know to be there. Is that correct?
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, my understanding is it's just the garage now. It would be difficult to tell if they'd done some work, but I don't believe they have.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know that with certainty.
Okay. It seems a disingenuous representation then, in my view.
Okay, so let's go on to the elevations. Here are okay. In the center here are the previous applications that we saw a number of weeks ago.
With the sort of Beaux-Art second floor.
Correct.
Bob, and this is Angus. I'm only getting the agenda. Are the pictures up?
Oh, okay, sorry. Hang on one sec.
But I did get the PDFs that were sent before, and I do have some comments. But it'll probably make sense once the elevations come up.
Okay,
There we go. Well,
Great.
right front and center is kind of the main topic, which is the, it looks like the previous submission facing towards the corner of Maury and Main with the balcony and the dormer and the height, all of which were concerns. And if you scroll down just a little bit, the balcony's actually gotten larger instead of going away, and the priest
Yeah.
and the height has not been diminished, all of which are still very concerning.
Um, yes, so take up some of this dead air. I'll just note some of the things that were on the HTC's recommendations or notes they made at their last meeting with this application. And it says the overlying concern is that the architecture be simple and quirky. A simple form gambrel would help. That was one recommendation. Another comment was the second floor deck is inappropriate for the size of the building. And it says, as designed, the addition is inappropriate, especially regarding the fenestration. I see that's been changed somewhat.
Yeah, they've added to it. There's much more of it.
Yeah. And then finally on my list from that meeting was what is proposed overwhelms the little garage. The fenestration and railing are not appropriate. It should be low and give credibility to the existing garage. And I don't see that we have anybody from the application side, so
Rob,
yeah,
this is Kadeem. We do not have the applicant here.
okay,
This application is going to be held at tomorrow's meeting. The applicant wanted to have it be heard by the HTC board on Thursday, which is no problem by us. We'll
okay,
have your comments read at Thursday's meeting. I do want to I should probably say for the record that this application and a few others for this property has provided us with some difficulty, really. They've come in incomplete. They've been signed up incorrectly. The applications have been, like haphazard, really. Just all of it's been wrong. And the applicant had an issue and brought it forward to the chairman. And I just wanted to make it clear to the applicant that, what was wrong. And I did that. So Ray knows what was up with this application and the ones before it. And any problems you guys see with it, we do really appreciate it. So that's it. Thank you guys very much.
great. Thank you for the clarification, Kadeem. Any other thoughts about this application as we're seeing it?
Well, I think it should be noted, this is Mary, that it just gets bigger and bigger. And that's exactly counter to what we're telling the applicant is what's desirable. So it's kind of like, just upping the ante, go big or go home.
Yeah.
It seems flagrantly larger.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right, if there's no more comments on this, I will take note of what everybody said, and I will submit them to Kadeem et al. All right, then, moving on to item 2. And pardon me while you get to look at my computer screen. Hang on one sec. Okay. What are you still seeing on, what are you seeing on your screen?
just the beginning of,
Westerwick?
Yes,
this is
Westerwick.
Westerwick, yeah.
Great, thank you very much.
We've seen this before. Has the HDC, oh, yes, they have, sorry, never mind.
Yeah, they have.
Yep, and shall we read what they said?
Yeah.
You want,
Okay,
Somebody-
let me go back up.
so what we had said before, in, according to our comments, was that the north elevation balcony was inappropriate. The diamond windows were also a concern. The south elevation had too much fenestration on the first floor. John McLaughlin said that the front door should have more wood than glass. Abby Camp said that the balustrade above the front door should be shingled and the diamond windows should be changed to square panes. Front door could use flanking windows. Top of the chimney should be corbelled. Diane Coombs said north elevation, the gabled second floor windows should be separated, reduce the front deck fenestration to 3 windows, east elevation. The right gable needs a second window. The south elevation, reduce the number of French doors. Ungang second floor windows, no concerns with west elevation. Luke Thornwell agreed with Ms. Coombs. I think that's about it.
Okay,
No, it wasn't Luke Thornwell.
Mr. Chairman, yeah, it was Carrie
It
Thornwell.
was
Thank you very
Carrie.
much.
It was Carrie. I
Thank
saw
you.
the
Yep,
Ms.
thank you.
Got it. So yeah, that's what the HDC had been talking about, just to frame our discussion. So what are the significant changes that are being brought, is my question.
all right, here's the, here are the changes in red. And I'm trying to get this a little larger so we can see the before and after. Okay, revised fenestration, reduce window count, omitted railing, change the window types.
They've separated them.
Looks like they, on the lower section, they centered the window in that gable end. Anybody have any initial thoughts or final
Rob,
thoughts?
I'm happy to start it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Angus.
So right above the double gable there's on the next page is that shed dormer. I mean, the gable dormer with one window that's now centered. That it seems like entirely too much wall surface for the amount of window. I think that the dormer and the window need to be more in sync in proportion. So it's the next page up. But maybe the window gets a little bit bigger and the dormer gets a lot smaller. But historically, windows are, the dormer is for light as opposed to room space. So in this case, it's clear that there's a room up there. It's just awkward. I honestly think that the little lights up in the gables and the double gable are more helpful than not. But the HDC, I guess, has their opinion about it. But the most glaring thing for me really is that big gable dormer. Thanks, Rob.
Yep, and that's.
So basically, we think the north elevation has been improved. And now we're on to the next elevation, the east. No comments on the north, right?
Except for
The dormer, which is on the east, yeah.
yeah,
The
and
dormer.
and maybe retaining those smaller windows at the end of the up in the eaves there. Oh, right, okay. So here's the south. Yeah, they changed all the many French doors to two pair.
Mhm.
Any other thoughts? I think the visible side is a vast improvement.
Agreed. Especially in the center of the house, the center of the main facade. They listened, it seems. It's good.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, all those French doors being changed out for windows on the backside is much better.
All right. And let me go to item number 3, which is the garage for this. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, let me go back up to the comments. I had all these written out, and of course, I cannot find that piece of paper, so. All right, so the cupola, we said the cupola is out of character. Structure too tall and skinny, the barn door should be centered. HGC agreed with the cupola.
Barn door centered now.
And shooting the windows north side. Okay, now let's go down and see.
Yep, looks good.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, that has a much better feel to it.
Rob, I have to leave for a minute or two.
Okay. Any thoughts on this? Great, hearing none. We shall move on. It's definitely an
Good
improvement.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Good
much.
improvement.
Yep. Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely the west elevation's way better.
All right. Item number, under new business, we have 2 Lincoln Street. And this is for hardscaping. Oh yeah, I know where we are now. Okay.
Oh, this is the wall, the rock wall.
Yes. So that's what's existing.
We knew they were gonna have trouble holding that bank up. Not
Yeah,
that it's this owner's fault, but
Yeah.
I thought it looked nice. This is Caroline, I'm back. I looked at this. I thought it looked very nice. Love
is the
this-
wall, Is the wall already there? Caroline?
No, see the stonework that they've used? It's always
Yes.
been lovely. It's lovely.
It's very nice, but they
Yeah.
haven't done the new stonework yet.
No, I don't believe so. I just think it suits the house, and we knew that the property was a problem.
Yep,
I think it's,
I see where they want to do that,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course. Fine,
See?
that makes perfect sense. Yep,
doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does.
good
too.
retaining wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
over here on the left is the picture of the existing situation.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So by putting a wall in, they'll get to expand their patio a little bit?
The terrace, they should, yeah.
Yeah,
Don't you-
good. Sure,
Looks
why not?
nice.
I'm trying to understand this. Is this terrace facing New Street?
Well-
Lincoln,
It faces Lincoln, really. I mean, it's parallel to Lincoln. It doesn't face Lincoln because you can't see it. So you can only see it from New.
It looks like it's on New Street.
Yeah,
but it's actually,
But the patio seems like it should be, even though the house is sort of oriented towards Lincoln, a patio out on New seems awkward.
Well,
Seems like it should be behind the house.
it is directly behind, well, I mean, it is, half of it is behind the house.
their
Oh,
other
that's-
plantings are really nice on the property. I don't think you'd see it actually, Angus.
No, it looks like those trees would prevent our seeing it, that they would have privacy. I agree with you that you shouldn't see it from New Street, and from the owner's perspective, they should have the privacy that they want on their back patio. And it looks as if the tree growth provides that. The wall won't significantly.
No, that's great. If it's somewhat screened because of elevation and planting and so forth, it just, there's such an awkward slope and height with the houses and what faces New Street along that stretch
Right.
between Lincoln and, the following two streets. But, no, if it's somewhat screened, I guess that's not so awkward.
okay, great.
No objections, right?
None.
Great, okay, so 23 Baxter. That's weird, I don't have 23 Baxter. Oh, there it is.
Yes, you do.
I was able to look at this one in advance, and generally I would discourage mold windows, but the main house, the original structure, has the mold window, and it seems to blend naturally.
Yeah.
I don't have any concerns with this one.
I don't either.
I thought we'd already seen this a while ago.
We have, but they revised it a bit.
Oh, and did they just, okay,
I
let's see.
think, yeah,
Just a single window facing the water goes to a double.
yeah. It's quite lovely.
A great house.
It is such a beautiful house. Mhm.
Mhm. I have no
Okay.
objections.
You don't, yeah.
No
I-
objections.
Yeah,
Looks
none.
fine.
None, it's beautiful.
Okay, great, thank you very much. Okay. Back to Codfish Park. This is for a little shed on says Gully Road there, but that's actually Codfish Park Road.
Yeah, it is.
But
So this is that Cuckoo's Nest?
it's there's a picture somewhere. I'll show you. Here it is. It's
Yeah. I don't know what that one's called, but yeah.
That is
next door to it. So this is the view from Codfish Park Road, obviously looking up bank. And the
Oh,
shed.
look, there's the one-story house shotgun that became a two-story house there.
Mhm.
Yes,
Looming over the head for me.
Yeah,
correct.
Uh-huh.
All right, here's the shed. Oh, let me find the location of it. It's pretty out of view from the street anyway.
I think that when you approach Codfish Park, and you're coming down Codfish Park Lane, you'll be able to see the front of this and the doors of it. It seems a little bit like a tower. It seems a little bit too stretched vertically. If it could come down a foot or two, I think that would help the proportions. And also the doors, I was reading on the information they provided that they can, that they're custom. And this is usually there's paneling and then there's a window, but there's not usually two panels and then a little window at the top. Something doesn't seem quite right about that. So I would either change it to a full panel and then glass, or what they're showing here is actually not what they're asking for. There's another picture that shows the door further down in the application that has 6 lights or 8 lights, I think, which looks better, but there's something funny going on with that middle rail and the strap not being in the middle. But if it could just come down some, it's over 11 feet tall for something that's only 6 by 9 seems awkwardly tall.
I must say those straps are rather distracting. They seem excessive.
Well, if they went with butt hinges, I mean, they could use decorative strap hinges, but if they went with butt hinges, they wouldn't need the spacer of that middle rail in the middle that makes it look a little bit awkward and is accentuated by the strap.
Yeah.
It almost begs for it being a Dutch door or something, with a 4th strap, but it's funny.
All right, let me go back to the photos just for one more look there from the street.
Is it kind of going in behind a hedge there? Yeah.
Hey,
And-
I'm the owner. I figured I'd
good.
join here if I could
Good.
help you guys understand what's going on. So I put that little example in there behind to give you kind of a rough idea. That's not what it's
Okay.
exactly going to look like. I was just trying to give you guys an idea of what it would look like from the street. And it is next to the Cuckoo's Nest expansion, which is, I forget what the new one's called, but it's something related to Crazy. And yes, it is 11 feet to whoever was making that comment, not by design. I think that's how Salt Spray builds them. I'm sure since they build them custom, we can have it, the size of it shortened. I think the other issue on the black straps, that was kind of the stock door. If you guys have a different recommendation, we're all ears. Oh, and I can tell you, we put less windows in just to reduce the amount of visibility into the shed. That was it. That was just from a privacy perspective, but obviously want to be consistent with the neighborhood.
Great, thank you.
Thank you for providing that photo. It's helpful. This view is almost in front of the house. I was thinking that is the further down Gully Road or Codfish Park Road, closer to the bend,
That's so pretty.
you would get a more open view of this. But that's helpful for the massing and to see it.
Yeah, you do get a little bit of a more view to a certain extent. It's a little overgrown on Kitty and Peter's side to the left there as you're facing it, in terms of the stuff. But actually in the winter, yes, in the winter, you can definitely see more because a lot of that stuff gets cut back.
Great. And could I get the name of the person who was just speaking?
Drew
Yeah, this
Severs.
is, yeah.
Oh,
Drew
oh, it is
Severs.
Drew.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
great.
That's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my foot. Hold on.
All I can see are your feet.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
that doesn't matter. Oh, there you
There
are.
you go.
Hi.
Okay, nice to see you.
Sorry. That's you in the middle, not the guy behind you.
Yeah, that's what I look like after the holidays.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Cool.
Great. Well, you know, it's great that you came because you answered a lot of our questions, and that's terrific.
Yep, I appreciate you guys taking a look at it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right, folks. I think we're at the end of our list. And if there's no further comment, I will take a motion to approve the comments we've made so far.
So moved.
So moved.
Thank you very much. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I hear three, Rob's and I, the four of us have it. And then how about a motion to adjourn?
I have one comment. It's
Oh,
Caroline.
Thank you. Go
And
ahead, Caroline.
I have a question. On the agenda that was sent to us that included properties that had been reviewed by the HDC, the Pinsons putting in a swimming pool. And I did not see that.
The who?
The Pinsons.
Really?
Well, if you look back on what, yes, on the original list from Kadim, it showed the Pinsons putting in a swimming pool.
Wow, I didn't see that either.
And we did not see that.
No.
So is that something that we could look at or?
You can't look at it
I
today
think
because it's not on the agenda, but I'll have to look into this and get back to you all.
Great.
If you would, Kadim?
Yep, I will.
And what's the address on that?
Well, their address is Elbow Lane for the house. It's the Compass. And then, but the pool, I'm assuming, is on their second lot, which is on Gully Road.
Right.
All right. Thank you. That's all I need to see here.
You'll see it on Gully.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Good. Caroline.
Then, thank you, Caroline. I will take a motion for adjournment if there's no other business.
So moved.
May I have a second?
I'll second it, Mary.
Thank you. All those in favor of adjournment, please say aye.
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 I hear three ayes and Rob is an aye. Thank you, everybody. And
Thanks, Rob.
thanks, Kadim, and thanks, Esmeralda. And
Happy
all of
New
our,
Year. Happy New Year.
and our attentive audience.
Aye.
Okay, Esmeralda, we're done. Thank you.
No. Okay, thank you.
Yikes.
We still in? Or are we out?
I
We saying bye-bye?
Are we all good? Okay.
think so, yes.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.